this. We're gonna get started. We're gonna do some baking, and we're gonna check our sound and do all the little tweets and recipe.
Yeah, I got the recipe.
You got the recipe. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, all right, so there we go. We've done all we can, and we are now live. We are going to start baking, and let's get started.
All right.
All right. So what we're doing today is everyone did awesome. We were doing a giveaway. We were going to do a giveaway. We were doing a charity thing for the Trevor Project, and we met our goal. Because we met our goal, the incentive was I have to make a real rainbow sweet roll. So we're going to make a real rainbow sweet roll. But however, if you can notice, all these things and stuff are they're not necessarily in English. These are not necessarily things I would cook with. So we have my sister who is going to explain how her kitchen works. And we're also not going to be using the actual Skyrim cookbook recipe. We're going to be using a different recipe so that way we can actually eat it, because there is way too much sugar and dairy in the Skyrim cookbook recipe. Either way, it's definitely going to be a mess and hopefully fun. So she's going to give me the instructions and we'll get started. What are we doing first?
All right. So we're going to start by turning on the oven.
Okay.
To 180 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
And
okay.
It needs to be,
and then this one's oven?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's the one with the fan and the two lines on top and bottom.
And the two lines on top?
And bottom.
And bottom. One line on top, one line on bottom?
Yep. And
cool.
The fan in the middle. Perfect.
Yep.
So, now that is going to heat up. Next, we need the two very ripe bananas.
Bananas. Okay.
And you'll need a cutting board and a knife.
Alright. Knife. Cutting. Oh, we have multiple cutting boards. You gave me everything. You got me prepped.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And you'll also want to have the large mixing bowl to then put this in.
Okay. So we got our bananas. We got our cutting board. We need the largest mixing bowl.
Yeah. We have 3 here.
Okay.
We're going to use the large one.
Largest mixing bowl. We'll
Perfect.
just boom.
It's just once you have it like sort of cut up.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Okay.
So
do I peel them?
yes.
Okay.
You'll want to peel the bananas.
All right.
We do not need the peel, so you
Okay.
can dispose of the peels.
And you recycle here. So banana peel, I assume, is garbage. I just throw that in the trash.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Learning.
Yeah.
It's great. It's fun. All right. 2 bananas.
Perfect.
And then just
Now these don't need to be super small because we're going to use this immersion blender, so you can just kind of like cut it into big chunks. Like each one can be 3 chunks, just so that it's like not a giant banana.
okay. So like that.
Yeah.
'Kay.
That's perfect. It's going to be kind of mixed up.
I understand, but I feel weird making it just 3 big chunks. So we're gonna do this.
Yeah. Exactly.
Excellent.
Now, what we want to do, so the recipe usually says you can just kind of mash it up and use a fork, but I like to use an immersion blender for this.
I get to learn how to use an immersion blender. Has anyone ever used an immersion blender? I have not. All right, let's do this.
So the immersion blender, the nice thing is because it's not really liquidy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you use them for soups, pureeing basically,
Okay.
but this one we're just gonna puree the banana
All right.
so that it's mixed up because I don't have a mixer.
So I just
use the top button
top button.
on this one, and so you'll put it into the banana,
Mhm.
and you'll just like kind of press it, and you'll see that it goes. We don't have a lot of liquids. If you have a lot of liquids, then you can push it in. And just like, you'll see it mash up and it's
Oh, I see this. Okay.
yeah. So you just want to keep doing it until it's like
A paste? Okay. Got it. Got it.
And this is basically our egg substitute.
Yep, because we are making you said vegan?
Yeah.
We are making a vegan sweet roll. We are making sure that everyone can eat the sweet roll.
But it's not gluten-free. Although I think you should
Okay.
substitute some eggs.
But it still means all three of us can eat the sweet roll.
Yeah.
That's important. Because this is a giant sweet roll. This is going to be a lot of people eating this sweet roll. I think that's mushy enough, guys.
Perfect.
Alright.
So what you'll want to do is, I don't think we're going to need that anymore. You can unplug it.
Uh-huh.
And
Set it over by the sink.
you can take off, kind of twist off the top.
Alright.
You can just set it by the sink. You
Okay.
don't need to do the rest.
Okay. Twist off. I will just set it by the sink so I don't mess it up.
That's fine.
I don't
I'll
want
do
to
that
mess it up.
later.
There we go. Alright.
Next.
We're done with the immersion blender. Now what?
Now we'll take our already washed apple,
Already washed apple. Okay.
and you're going to remove the core, so you can just kind of slice the sides.
Okay.
To remove the core, and then the remaining amount.
Basically, we just don't want seeds, right?
Yeah, we don't want the core. You can leave the peel though. I think that the peel gets really nice and soft when you cook it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nice to have the nutrients in there. So why not?
I assume this also goes in the trash?
You can dispose of that in the garbage as well. Now the apple, since we're not going to be using the immersion blender, we should cut it up nice and small into like itty bitty cubes.
Itty bitty cubes?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep getting off bits of core here and then we'll cut it into itty bitty cubes.
And really, like, this kind of recipe, I think it doesn't need to be perfect. It
Okay.
doesn't need to be absolutely very small.
Okay. So smallish.
Smallish, yeah.
Aha! More seeds. They're finding me. There we go.
It's really nice because when we cut it up this way, then basically you'll have some hits of sweetness in this sweet roll. This adds a lot of the sweetness. It's fruit.
Is that good?
Yep, that's small. I mean, you don't need to make it that small.
Haha! I'm doing great!
Yeah, you're doing great. And yeah, just add it to the banana in the big bowl.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even ask. I just started doing it.
That's perfect. No, you're doing great. Some fun tidbits. Yeah, because this sweet roll looks like a bundt cake in German. Maybe Germans will not agree. I'm not sure if this is purely Austrian, but they call it a Gugelhupf. Gugelhupf. So we have our Gugelhupf form, which today we call the Skyward sweet roll form, right?
Yes, the sweet roll.
Yeah.
Because you accidentally made a sweet roll and it was perfect and gorgeous, and that's why you are the one instructing me on how to cook my first sweet roll, because you made it and you didn't even know you did. It
No,
was,
I didn't.
it was awesome. So I am following your instructions. You are the sweet roll master at this point. And yeah, we're streaming out of like a weirder time zone than I normally do. It is definitely, clearly, if you normally watch, or if you're watching this in hindsight probably, because normally I stream this at, normally we hang out at 4 a.m. It's not 4 a.m. One, you can see sunlight. That's because I'm in a different country right now. I'm not at my desk. obviously, I'm in a kitchen. But if you've been following my adventures, I went and I saw the ESO Tavern, and that was a super fun time. It was Liz's first experience with ESO and ESO people, and what did you think?
I really liked it. Everyone's really nice and welcoming and supportive, and it seems like a very fun game. So I will hopefully get started soon once we clear up some space on my computer.
Yeah, because you and I initially, like, way back in the day, when I, like, originally left for college and stuff, you and I, we were trying to find an MMO to play together, and I think this might be that MMO.
Yeah.
Because there's cats. MMOs, like, video games are crazy, but they are actually good for staying in contact with people. If you're on other sides of the world, you can't really hang out. You can at least hang out online. That and there's cats. The cat story you started to like, right?
Yeah. I really do like Elsewhere, but I think I will start from the very beginning.
Okay. That's a good call. Because then everything, like, I don't know how it feels. Like, I know how it feels if you start from Elsewhere. I know people who start from Elsewhere. And they're very well adjusted and into the game and everything. But if you want to start from the beginning, more power to you. I liked starting from the beginning. I liked the main story. That was all very fun. We're using the whole apple, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll just keep chopping. We will just keep chopping.
Just keep chopping. What did you keep chopping?
No! Oh my gosh.
When you repeat it twice, I have to.
Fair. Yep. And then, as you can tell, we're not doing like anything super fancy for its baking stream. It's mostly just me struggling. And what is this bundt cake pan called again, Liz?
A Google.
Yeah, we're making her, while it's baking, we're going to make her say some Dwemer words, because hot damn, I think she's going to do great at it. Like
I have no idea what these are.
It's like Google Hop.
She refused to tell me before.
It is exactly like Google Hop. That is how you say Dwemer words. It's like German. You will be amazing at this. You won't even have to have marbles in your mouth.
That sounds dangerous.
It is very dangerous. And
Speaking with marbles in your mouth?
It's actually stones. According to the book, it's recommended that you put a bunch of stones in your mouth and you try to pronounce the words. And you over-exaggerate the consonants.
Please, no one at home put stones in your mouth. That sounds dangerous. There will be no stones in this cake. In this sweet roll.
So yes, as someone who is not used to having background vibe noises and stuff, you just get to deal with us talking. There's no music here, I'm sorry, but with all the DCMA stuff and everything going on, that is an extra layer of pain to mess with. So you just get to deal with our silly sister banter while I try to mess around in Liz's kitchen. We're dicing up an apple. I think we're about halfway done. I'm trying. We'll get there. I'm trying not to cut my fingers while we do this. That's important. You're not.
It is a really sharp knife.
It is a very sharp knife, and because Liz takes very good care of her things, and I like my fingers for drawing and in video games and many other finger-related things that you do fingers with, like finger painting, right? Finger painting. It's called finger painting.
You finger paint?
I have a kid. I have a
But before your kid, did you finger?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
No, I did not finger paint before having a toddler, but
maybe in your childhood.
Oh yeah, but when
I vaguely remember seeing pictures that we finger painted.
I don't like being sticky. I am gonna go to that sink as soon as I am done with this apple. I don't like sticky.
Fair.
Maybe after I'm done washing my hands, I should pull up a list of Dwemer words for you to just try to pronounce.
Sure.
Actually, I have a feeling once we're done with the apple, this is going to go pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's just going to be this apple that's going to take a minute.
That's true. I think the apple is the majority of the work.
So what did we think of all the activities at the tavern? What did you think of bookbinding? Was that fun?
I really liked it.
You-
And we ended up being, I think, the very last ones.
We were the last
or one
group.
of the last groups.
Yeah, we were definitely like one of
And
the last
so
groups.
they were really nice and let us bind multiple books.
Mm-hmm.
And said that, you know, there was a lot left over, so we could do a lot more and stay at the station a bit longer. So I think that was nice. But I didn't realize how easy it is to do some small mini books.
I did not either. Like, I thought bookbinding was going to be a whole process. I was ready to just, like, sit there for an hour and listen to a lecture and do stuff. She didn't even speak English, which is expected. We're in Germany, and not everyone speaks English. I get that.
I think that, I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like these workers typically work at worksat speed. And they were instructed to do what they already do normally for other festivals.
That's what I'm thinking happened as well.
I'm not certain, there's no one quote me, but
Well,
it seemed like that.
Well, all of the buildings and everything set up, it felt very, like, the castle is a castle. It's a real castle. On that note, by the way, I am never going to complain about Renaissance fairs feeling fake ever again, because it felt like hanging out at a Renaissance fair in the U.S.
It was really beautiful.
It was gorgeous. It was well put together. We didn't get to look around the inside of the castle because we were camping, but we got to enjoy like the outside and the vibe and everything, and all of the little shops and stuff built up in like the activity areas, which are clearly still used as shops and stuff for the castle itself, felt very much so like they're there all the time. So like was saying, with the activities, they were the activities that they normally teach in classes and stuff they normally do. However, it was just geared towards the ESO based theme. That's what it seemed like, at least. Especially because all of the instructors and everything were very much so in their element at the place. It just felt like that. But it was fun. You ended up, did you like get roped into helping translate for archery for that minute there, or did you just volunteer?
I think I somehow volunteered because I believe it was one of the devs. And they had said that they had some social media person taking photos, and so then, I don't know, one of the women working at the archery range, she asked for a translator, and I just ran up and said, sure, I can help.
Which, you were the ideal translator, because you know archery terms already.
It's been about a decade, but yeah,
I
remember it.
Don't you say it's been about a decade. Yes, it's been about a decade, but you like adjusted. You were well adjusted. The second we start talking about archery, Liz is like, boom, let's go.
It was a lot of fun. I really did appreciate it. What I really liked was the magnificent cake that they had from Kitty Cat Cakes. This will be nothing like that.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no. I don't bake. I don't bake. I cook. I don't bake.
I think a cake tutorial like that would be days. I think that would take days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's no way we could make that, especially on stream. You would be watching me for ever. I'd be struggling. I have had to make fancy like fondant cakes, and I know the work that goes into stuff like that. We have a friend who is a cake maker, like a fancy cake maker, and hell no. I wouldn't want to, but that was pretty, and it was delicious. The cake itself was delicious. And look, we're almost done.
Perfect.
We're almost done. All right. All right, what's next?
All right, next, what you are going to do is we're going to take the middle-sized bowl.
Middle bowl. Okay.
Middle bowl.
Middle bowl.
Exactly. And we have some brown sugar. We want 100 grams of that brown sugar, and you can put it.
Brown sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a pair of scissors to
All right,
open
we'll
your bag.
move this over here, just so it's out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to cut it in.
Oh, we're not going to need it. Okay, we'll just set it in instinct then. Okay. And then we will open the brown sugar in the nice, polite, from the top way with a scissors.
And I think in Europe, usually people use some sort of scale, but the American in me says, why not just use a gram measuring cup?
She was nice. She granted mercy on me. I can read things to do stuff. Mercy.
So you'll find the one that says sugar or flour.
Zucker. Yep, sugar. Got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think I have it in multiple languages.
It is in
which
multiple
nice.
languages. This is actually nice.
Yeah.
All right, what number am I going up to?
100.
On the left or right side?
Let me see.
Oh, this side. This is sugar.
On the sugar side, yeah.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet. All right, and this is the brown sugar.
Mhm.
Okay. It does it looks like brown sugar, so I'm asking.
Well, technically it's raw sugar. It's not like brown sugar, but they had brown sugar here, but it's like with caramel, and I thought that would be,
That's not your typical molasses brown sugar that everyone else is used
no, this is raw.
to. Okay. All right, there we go. We got 100 grams of brown sugar, and we put that in the medium bowl.
Now, here in Europe, there are some vanilla sugar packets.
Vanilla sugar packet.
Yeah. It'll be vanilla zucker.
That.
And you just open that up and pour the entire packet in.
And then we toss this, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna ask about everything.
Perfect.
Next.
Next, you'll want the cinnamon. It will look like zimt.
Zimt. This.
Yep.
Yeah, zimt. Cinnamon. Zimt.
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 Like a TS.
Zimt.
It's close.
Eh.
Now you'll want to take the little spoon, and you want 2 just kind of even little spoons.
Okay.
Is it not open yet? Yeah, that's brand new.
Okay. Take the lid off.
Yep. And you can throw the lid away. If you need another knife, or you can just kind of rip it off.
Fix it.
Oh.
Do you have a pen? A pen will pop that right out.
One moment. I'm going to come closer to the camera. Sorry, everyone.
Liz is trying to avoid the camera. It's fine. It's okay. She doesn't need to be on camera. I'm the one who has to struggle.
That was very smart. Okay. Here. There you go. I mean, I could.
And you said 2 spoonfuls?
Yeah. Not like heaping, but like kind of even. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect.
Woo! All right. So here's what we do. 1 spoonful. Boop. 2 spoonfuls. Boop. Okay.
And that's all the cinnamon we need.
And right.
So you can close that up. Now we need a pinch of salt.
Pinch. Ah! I remember how we said we were going to do this. We're going to take this cute little salt thing. We're going to grab this and you're just going to pinch it.
Yep.
And I still got it on the counter anyway. Yeah!
It's okay. We're baking. That's what's meant to do.
All right. Next.
Next, we want to take the clear measuring
That.
cylinder, I guess, and we will get the sesame oil because we want a neutral oil that doesn't have like a crazy taste.
Yep.
So I chose sesame oil because it can be heated up.
And then what number am I going to on which side?
We want 100 milliliters, so the 100 at the
Ah.
bottom.
Aha, I see it.
Yeah.
It's the second line up on the left.
Cool. Now what you can already do too is kind of mix. Yeah.
Let's pour this in first.
That can go into that apple and banana, the wet stuff.
Okay, so we got a wet bowl and a dry bowl. That's what we're doing here. Okay. All right, we have our 100 milliliters of sunflower oil and into the wet bowl.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now,
What's next?
now you're going to take one of the whisks, the big whisk maybe. Let's take the big whisk.
Big whisk?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the sugars, just and cinnamon, just kind of mix it together first. And then once that's mixed up, you can add it to the wet bowl.
You can turn on the light now if you want, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't.
Yeah, because it's getting cloudy, and it's gonna make it a little awkward for anyone who's watching the actual mixing and stuff. So it'll be nice. All right, that looks pretty well mixed. And you said mix it into this one?
Yep. And you'll probably find that it's a bit difficult with the whisk, so you can use the spatula that I have, the rubber spatula.
For mixing?
Yeah.
Should I try to whisk it?
No, it's not important. I use the rubber spatula.
All right, rubber spatula. Let's go.
I don't have a lot of mixing utensils, so I do with what I got.
We'll go over here. That should be easy. Oh, this looks nice.
We're not quite done.
I know, but it looks good. It looks like we're making like a cinnamon apple cake. I like cinnamon apples. So this is gonna be delicious. I'm already looking for. I wasn't sure when you said vegan. Like that's normally that's a red flag word for me. But I'm actually starting to look forward to this.
Surprisingly, bananas work really well as eggs. Egg substitutes.
This is a smoothie, except it's a cake.
All right.
Next.
So we're going to want this, where you put the sugar in, you'll want to measure the flour in that.
Okay. So we're that.
Yes.
Okay.
And you want to measure roughly 220 grams of flour.
220 on the Zucker side. Sugar. 220. Is 220 just a little above the line, or is that, yeah, because that's probably 250, so somewhere between those two lines. Got it.
And, you know.
Here is our flour, by the way, in case anyone is curious. Very, like, Betty Crocker lady on the front. You said it's the Austrian version of Betty Crocker? Or German Betty Crocker?
I'm not sure, but it is very good flour. I kind of feel like the Dr. Oetker is the Betty Crocker of Germany. But
I'm just gonna. Make sure we're at the right levels here. Yep, all right.
now you can.
Which
Okay,
one?
so that does not go all the way in. Next, I'm going to reach into the fridge to grab you some oat milk
Okay.
and oat milk. Yeah, you can use any form of milk substitute there if you like. And in that clear container,
Clear.
exactly, you can measure roughly 125 milliliters.
I know they're all going in the same cake anyway, but I have a thing about this, okay?
That's okay.
Okay. All right, you said
I
220?
like the improv.
How much did you say?
125.
125. All right, we can do those. Where am I at? The ones, like I can see the 200, the ones 125. All right, a little more. A little more. We're just gonna make this easy on me, guys. We're gonna make this easy on me. This is baking. Baking isn't like something you gotta be very careful about.
I just kind of, you know,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like a cook in a baking kitchen, and I think everyone would kick me out of theirs. But
All right, what do I do with the milk now? I'll let you put that back in the fridge.
yeah. Now
Now.
we have one more step with the flour. We need to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
The packet, the baking powder packet.
Exactly. So
Baking powder packet. How do I pronounce this? Back pulver? Back
yeah, that was really good actually.
I speak Glimmer. Okay. Extract pulver. Got it?
Mm-hmm. So you can just kind of rip that open how you like.
I know, but it's a flat, so I'm trying to like.
That's true.
And you said how many spoonfuls?
1.5. And that will go in with the flour. And then you'll mix that together.
Little spoon. And like this?
In the flour.
Or this much?
Yeah.
This much. Flat spoons. We do flat spoons here apparently. And then it goes in the flour. And then half.
Yeah. Perfect.
Sweet. Alright. Now are we done with the spoon?
Sure.
Okay. We're done with the spoon. Now what do we do?
Now you're going to use the whisk and mix up the baking powder with the flour.
Oh, little whisk or big whisk? Doesn't matter.
Big whisk.
Big whisk? Okay.
Big whisk.
Big whisk.
Little whisk we'll save for later.
And our milk is still sitting off to the side. Noted. Alright. Oh, the little whisk we're gonna end up using for the, what's it called? The sugar.
The icing.
Yeah! Alright, that makes sense.
I guess it probably doesn't have less sugar than the Skyrim one, but it certainly does have less dairy.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of sugar in this, aren't we?
To be fair.
So much sugar. It's gonna be delicious though. Delicious! Hopefully. We'll find out. Anyway.
Perfect.
Now,
the next part is you have your main mixing bowl, the big one, and you're going to want to do a little bit of flour and then a little bit of milk and just switch off and on until it's done. So
Okay.
you could like do half flour, half milk, or how you like.
okay. Little flour, little milk, little mix. Little
Yep.
flour, little milk, little mix. Okay.
I like that, yeah.
We got this. We can pro this. Alright, let's go. Little flour. Boop, boop. Little milk.
Oh, then you mix it and then you add the milk.
Mix. Little flour, little mix, little milk, little mix, right?
I guess that's more exact, yes.
Okay. Alright. This is what happens. Alright, thank you for everyone who's watching. We are going to be giving away a Necron PC code today. We'll start that up when we start actually putting the Sweetroll in the oven. So that way we have something to do while we are waiting on this thing to bake, because apparently it's going to take a minute. And by a minute, we mean 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But we want to see how it turns out. And, you know, there's a lot of fun stuff on the beginning side of this and fun stuff on the inside. So that's what we're going to make Liz say Dwemer words. I wasn't going to make Liz say Dwemer words. Okay. To be honest, I kind of had it on my mind. But after she started, like, the selling point was, what the heck is this pan called?
Google.
That's a Dwemer word. Okay? I'm so sorry, German people. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just not used to your language. And I'm finding familiarity in something that I know.
To be entirely honest, the Germans might pronounce it differently, but the Austrians certainly pronounce it that way. So if there are any Germans listening, know that there might be an Austrian
Yes,
accent
if any of our
somewhere.
new German friends are trying to, like, enjoy watching me struggle, going, I'm actually doing perfectly fine. It's because I have Liz. I was doing this by myself.
Okay.
You printed off a German recipe.
I didn't, we had a full morning, and I didn't have the time to translate it. You could have just followed it yourself.
Once again, she said I didn't have the time, which means she did the she would have done that one. She would have done the translating, which means I still would have had her help.
It's more fun together, right?
It is. All right. Let's just do this.
Let's just pour the rest.
Yeah, this isn't actually that hard. I was expecting it to be hard to mix. It's not.
Yeah, I guess because of the oil and banana, it really helps.
This actually isn't that properly mixed. All right. Next.
When you're done mixing that,
Yep.
you can finally put it into the baking pan.
Oh, so this means that we're at the part where I can start like doing food coloring bits, right?
Food coloring will not go directly into the. What do you mean?
I was gonna try to add food coloring into the cake, so it's like a rainbow layered cake.
Ooh, I thought we were just doing the glaze.
No, because I'm curious what it will look like when we cut it open. No, it's easy. We'll take this, and I'll put a little in here at a time. It'll be okay. We don't need to do 500 different bowls.
How many colors do you want? Alright, this is getting serious.
Liz is getting serious, guys. Watch out. Someone's coming. Someone's serious. We got this. Alright.
Is that enough colors?
That's fine. That's
How
fine.
many colors?
That's
do you want?
fine. We'll do red. We'll do green. We'll do blue. And we'll do purple.
Red, blue.
We'll do 4 because yellow and orange blend in with cake generally, so it's not worth it to do them.
Alright, I'm gonna help you split this then, and then you can get your food coloring.
Okay, remember it doesn't need to be. It can't be split evenly. We want a little for the bottom, more for the middle, and a lot for the like top because of how the pan is layered.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, tell me, what do you want?
All right, that's gonna be our top medium, and then there's some, and then we need the rest probably will be the bottom, which means it can just stay in this bowl.
Okay.
All right. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Improv.
Improving. Liz
Why
did
not?
not expect this. I think I mentioned it once.
I thought about it earlier. I thought, how cool would that be if we are you sure you don't want like a second color, like a fifth color?
And purple, it's gonna be definitely improv here because we got some red.
Red and blue, right?
Yeah, red and blue. We know our color theory here. We know color theory.
I mean, you above everyone else.
I hope I know
in
color
this
theory.
room especially.
I hope I know color theory. Do I need to cut this? I need to cut this.
You can cut it over the.
I'm going to, yeah.
We have one moment off camera.
Blood blister, basically. It looks like it. Sheesh. Ah, okay. Boop, boop, and then we'll put 1 into the purple or 2 into the purple. Whoops. It's gonna be an interesting purple.
I've never done this before. I didn't even know food coloring existed here.
Yeah, she was trying to tell me we're gonna have to cook with berries and stuff. We're not cooking. I'm gonna wipe off your scissors
Oh, that's
because, well, there's stuff on them, and I don't want the coloring to mix early. That just seems silly. Anyway.
If you need a towel.
Ah, that turned out better because I didn't squeeze it first, thinking, regular things. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. There's our green, there's our blue, or our purple, right? That's purple. And then we were gonna do a blue.
Or do you want to do
Red.
yellow, green, purple? Red, yellow, green.
Yeah, we'll do that. We just won't add anything for the yellow. Sorry, yellow, you don't need to be used because it's already the basic color. It just blends in so well anyway. It's not worth it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All
I mean, we can add it anyway if you want.
Let's
If
add
you're
it.
curious, if you want to know.
I'm curious.
Liz wants to know.
It might add like.
She has to know.
I do have to know. Because of the brown sugar, it's already kind of dark, so I'm curious.
You've actually made a cake. You cut into these. All I saw was how it looked at the end the last time you made one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna wash this off again because we don't want to mix the green with the yellow. There we go. And now we'll add our yellow. I'll add a lot of yellow just because yellow shows up the hardest.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. All right.
I'm excited because this will now be new for me too. I've made at least 2 of these before, but not with colors.
This
So
is new for Liz.
This will be fun. I'm gonna look inside too. What does it look like?
Does that look purple? Not yet. I'm still mixing it. We gotta make purple. We're making purple. It doesn't look purple. I added a lot of blue. We're gonna add some more red.
Can I add the red?
You could add the red.
I'm having fun. This is exciting.
Let you add the red.
How much? Tell me when.
Keep going.
Boop, 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 boop.
All right, well, let's mix that. Let's see what happens. You want to find me some? We should probably get some more spoons to mix these separately.
Yeah.
When we do the frosting, I'll
Should we
just.
add more?
Yeah.
Because it's not very deep.
If you wanna add more, we can add more.
I just don't know how this works.
Just add more.
Does anyone know how this works?
What is it? What do people say? Keep adding until your ancestors say enough, child.
I've never heard that before, but I'm okay with it.
Okay. You're gonna want to add more blue if you add that much red, though.
Yep.
All right, that should be sufficient.
I imagine a deep purple.
Oh, that's not how this works, especially if we're using brown sugar.
I just followed the recipe. Now this is kind of looking.
This actually is starting to look more purple. You did good. This is purple. We made purple.
Very good.
All right, now I need that spoon. I am blocking the drawer for the spoons, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's looking more weird.
Cool.
You can also use forks. Maybe I should add a little more red now because I added a lot of blue.
No, it's fine. Enough, Liz.
I'm having fun. Mixologist, that's me.
I will add more. I would like you to add more green to this, though. Could you add?
This looks blue.
Yeah. Okay, you can add a little more red.
Ooh, that does look green though.
Yeah, add more green though, because it's not all the way through.
I guess you do need some of this for the frosting.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Or the icing.
We need to keep it for the icing. Which, to be fair, we're just putting it into white, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Mm-hmm. Should we add more red into that?
No, you can mix it though. You want to mix?
Sure, I'll mix. Ooh, that looks nice. Can anyone see this where I'm mixing? Nope. Cameras. I'm learning.
It's always different every time. Is it really a stream if there isn't technical difficulties? The answer is no.
Should I mix the yellow one too?
Yeah, you can mix the yellow one. Okay. Go for it. Mix her up. Sweet. I'm gonna lick the cake pattern.
Okay, now we add it in.
Mm-hmm.
Now does look how you wanted it?
Yeah. All right, now we can start here.
Oh, wait, people can see there.
Yeah. Do you want to add it in?
Do you want to?
I'll do it.
Interesting. I think, one second, I'm gonna clean this up for you, and then you can get all of the batter in.
Okay.
Should I finish that in?
Here, you want to do it? There you go. Okay.
I'll give you the power.
I forget how awesome spatulas are.
They're very useful. A fork is not the way to put that in, but I didn't have enough spoons, so I gave you a fork initially. I think,
That's good enough.
yeah.
All right. Want to rinse that off?
Yes.
Just a rinsey rinse. And we'll do some yellow. Yellow. Ooh. This is actually okay. I'm curious if they're just gonna all like bleed together. Like, clearly the inside's gonna be rainbow, but... Trade. Trade. Alright. Okay. And then I'll just... Okay. Woo! Green! Let's go! Just be careful, because this is an awkward shallow bowl.
Yeah. I don't have many bowls.
You said we improvised.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, things get weird when we improvise. That's what makes these fun, right?
Yeah.
And that's why we clean the counter beforehand and after when we bake.
Yep.
You might not be able to see what I'm doing, but let me tell you, I'm heckin' focused right now. So focused. Haha. Here we go. There's that. Rinse this off. And then we got one color left, and then we can put it in the oven!
Yes.
Woo! So close. We got this. Our crazy blue-purple concoction. Liz is like, not the middle, not the middle, not the middle.
Yeah, we'll drip all over them, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Worst case scenario, one cleans the oven, too. Kind of looks boring.
Try the gray stuff, it's delicious.
That's what I was about to
Don't
say.
believe me, yes.
It kind of does look
Do,
great.
do, 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 do. We are not, however, in.
What happens when you mix brown, blue, and red? Gray. Today we found out we get gray. But you know, gray can be a part of the rainbow as well. Why do we
Gray is a part of the rainbow. I mean, not the rainbow, but gray's part of rainbows. Anyway, you want to put that in the oven?
Yes.
That way I don't spill it, because I will totally spill it.
There.
Okay.
Alright, everyone, it's going in the oven.
Woot! And then Liz will set her timer. We'll start cleaning up a little bit. I'm going to like blow my nose and wash my hands.
Start at 35 minutes. It should take 40, but just to make sure that we do not burn anything.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, don't mind me. Gonna just blow my nose off camera because it's broke. So apparently there's always construction here, which means we have the windows closed. One, we close windows anyway when we stream, regardless of where we are. This is mostly tip for Liz. So we close windows wherever we are when we stream because outside is loud. The outside is loud. That's just how that works. But it means it's hot in here. When it's hot in here, we enjoy cold beverages.
Yes.
All right. This is, I need this still?
Yes, we will need it.
Okay.
I can clean it up a bit if you
In the sink, yes. This, I don't need this anymore. Do I still need this? I still need this. This is for dry ingredients.
Yes.
Okay.
No. One second, I'm gonna...
Okay.
So, there you go.
All right, let's find a list of drummer words for Liz to try.
Actually, you don't need this one.
I don't need that one. Awesome. I don't need that one.
Should we start making the icing?
We will. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna find you some Dwemer words and we're gonna make some icing and it's gonna be great. Alright. You know what? We'll see how much time we have left. Let's do some icing. So I'm assuming the Stabzucker.
Yeah.
Stabzucker.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. Stabzucker.
I'm going to, because we don't want flour in our icing.
No.
So I'm going to clean this.
Yeah, I'll let you figure that out. While you do that, I will actually find you a list of Dwemer words. Why not? Make the German expert speak the German. It will be fun. Alright. We're doing awesome. Alright. Thank you for everyone who stuck around while we've been working on this, by the way. I really appreciate it. It's been kind of silly. Alright. Now then. Dwemer words. That's not something I've searched before. It's something I've searched before. Clearly because it's in purple. Alright. Liz gets to learn about Dwemer words according to UESP. Remember we met that nice guy from UESP at the thing?
Yeah.
Yes. All the people we've met from UESP are always nice. Anyway, Liz gets to learn about Dwemer. Dwemer, also known as Old Dwarfish or the Dwemer language, is the language once spoken by the Dwemer. This article summarizes what was known about it. Dwemer language is largely untranslatable, though the alphabet is known and short inscriptions can often be deciphered from context. Many Dwemer documents, especially recordings dated from after the founding of Rizian, are written in Aldmeris, which is very close to modern Elven languages and makes them accessible to modern scholars. Pronunciation of Dwemer words is not agreed upon by learned scholars. As books and other artifacts in Dwemer ruins rarely show signs of wear or age, it is thought that the Dwemer knew of a preservation effect or an ancient device that continues to function which denies or controls the earth bones governing time and decay. Imperial scholars sought to translate through books written in Aldmeris, and Dibiathfair worked on negotiating with the council release the Dwemer speech to the public. There's a lot in there for you that you don't understand.
No, I didn't. I'm confused. But what do you want me to pronounce?
All right.
So no one knows how to pronounce. Well, not no one knows, but no one. Not all parties agree on the pronunciation of these words either way.
Yes.
All right.
All right. The only consistent piece of Dwemeris is present in Calicamos Stone, which features a text written in both Falmer language, which is very similar, even identical to Eiliadun, and the Dwemer language, acting basically as the Elder Scrolls equivalent of the Rosetta Stone. Okay? Alright, so.
Oh my god.
You don't need to know what they mean, but you get to try them.
Alright.
Alright, let's do should we start off easy? Should we be nice?
Yeah, let's be nice to me.
Alright, Chend. Chend.
Shend?
Chend.
I mean, I guess it depends if I'm trying to pronounce it in a German way. Now, a German would say Shend, right?
Okay, tell me how to make these, and I'll get this started while you do.
So the flour we no longer need. We'll
Okay.
need some powdered sugar. We need 250 grams of powdered sugar.
Alright,
We can put it on the sugar side.
you try pronouncing some of those, say what it means, and then try pronouncing whatever it is. You said 250?
Yes.
Okay.
250. Is the... Okay, it's below it. Abak is only. City is Fell. Cliff is Kemmel. People is Mör. What are these things? Oh, that's nice. Hammer is fallen.
That makes sense, because Fallen fell.
Okay, right?
You said 225, 250?
Yeah.
Little more.
We have more.
That's definitely enough. Yep, that's definitely enough. What's next?
Next, we should take the little whisk and kind of whisk out the clumps.
Okay, I can do that. You keep going.
Okay.
Have fun. You can stick
City
that down
of the
if you want.
Strong Shield, Wadenfeld. City of the Hammer, Wallenfeld.
Liz has not been to any of these places in game yet, by the way.
Mount. Now. The Medium. Your. Tour. And. Ghost Invaders. Sturdumt. Enemy. Stur. Wow. Why Stur? Okay. Precision Engineer or
What's so weird
Komodo.
about Stua?
To Stur. Because it does sound a bit German.
Okay, keep going.
Kaga. Kagren. Tone. Music. Dur. Our. Du. We. Okay, so in German, du means you, and wir is we, so that's a little interesting. Good. Now directly in there,
Sorry.
what we're going to do.
Yep.
We will add 3 tablespoons using this spoon of oat milk. Just, you can add it directly to the pouring thing there. I guess it's a pitcher? Measuring pitcher? Perfect. And now you can mix it up with the whisk or with the spoon, however you like. If we need more, then we can add more.
Or both. Why not both?
Do we need more?
Yeah, we need more.
Okay, you can hold the spoon and I'll just... Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
We don't want it to be too runny, but we still want it to be runny enough that it's like an icing. I think that's good, right?
Yeah,
that looks pretty
that
good.
looks good.
One other, okay. Tha, allied, bound, or bond. Whoa, graveyard is an interesting word. Akumptschu. What? Akumptsch.
Yep, we're trading sides.
Okay. Graveyard is akumptsch.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, go for it.
Ark. Give, gift, or grace. And that's a part of graveyard? Who created this language?
Multitude of people.
I'm just wondering, because do they have like set base words?
These are the words we know.
Okay.
You were-
Because that graveyard can be made up of give, gift, and grace, and your, tua? No? Unch. That's like
All right, we have icing, I think.
perfect. Now what we're gonna do so that we can have the multiple colors is we'll separate it.
I will distribute it evenly. I got this. You keep going.
Oh, I think I've gone through the majority of the words that are
Oh, are you
listed there.
serious? That's it?
Yeah. Ilzun, either merchandise paradise or steam closet. But I don't understand why you would need the word steam closet.
Oh, you will. You're not that far in game yet. You'll know.
Who needs a steam closet?
The Dwemer.
Why not just a sauna?
The-
Is there a difference between a steam closet and a
oh
sauna?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, this seems really difficult. There's a word for radiant.
What is it?
It's like a lot of things.
Tell me radiant.
Nichtund. Nuchund.
Wait, did we set an alarm for 30 minutes?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I got it for 35 minutes.
Thanks,
now.
Liz. Anyway, keep going.
I think that's it. Weather witch is a Karstans Beshan. Karstans Behan.
think, okay, Blackest Kingdom reaches. This is a very specific,
You know,
dictionary
it's almost
that
like
they
it's a
have.
place, but yeah.
yeah, Fartshandung din. No, not fire, farts. Interesting. Ooh, executioner, chun abakch. I don't know. It's a mixture of like German pronunciation and English pronunciation, right? In my way of doing this. I think I've done all of them now. How are
Wow.
you doing on the icing?
I'm working on it.
Looks really good. Perfect.
Can you just use all of it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's starting to rise, which is nice.
Rise, 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 my baking minion, rise!
Yeah. Before we ice it, we usually wait like 10 minutes after it's done too. And then we can pop it out of the form.
Okay.
So we have 21 minutes until it's done. At least 21.
Well,
it could be that we have 26.
Yeah, you got through the whole list. Nice.
Yeah.
There's more.
There. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's
I know, no one knows how to pronounce it. That's the fun part.
Alright. How do other people pronounce it?
Remember what I just told you about putting stones in your mouth?
I think that's dangerous.
That is the official book reason on how to a book recommendation on how to pronounce it.
I don't think anyone should be speaking a language like, don't speak with your mouth full in the same way one should not speak with stones in their mouth. That sounds dangerous. It's a choking hazard.
Okay, fine, use dice. They're less dirty. That's normally the argument. It's dirty.
I don't. Oh my god. No children should try to speak this language, I guess is the answer.
Yep.
Dangerous. More dangerous for children. Still dangerous for adults.
Blue. And now we get to try to make purple again.
What about blue?
I got blue.
Oh.
Let's start with the easy ones. Do yellow. Yellow. Bright and sunny and gorgeous.
To dry it off, you can use the new towel.
This towel? That towel. The new towel. Got it. Alright. And then we'll do orange. Mix, mix, mix.
Ooh, it looks like a really nice
Let
orange.
him mix over here. This camera's prettier. Leave him, let him sit over there. Mix over here. There we go. Do do do.
You're certainly much better at colors than I am. Like, that is the answer right here. My ability to make purple was my ability to make gray. And
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault.
what are they called? Imperials? Like, that show imperial color?
Imperial's like red. There's a whole song about a red diamond and stuff, and it's associated with the Emperor. And maybe we'll play it for you. All right, green. I made a lot of green. This is a lot of green. Let's see how this goes.
It's very fitting for the theme of the ESO Tavern.
Oh yeah, you caught on to that. We'll make this maybe a little more green. So what do you think of pronouncing Dwemerish? Dwemeri?
I think it's a number of different languages, and I can understand where there is some disagreement on the pronunciation.
Yeah?
I don't really agree that it sounds like German at all.
I just thought you would be great at pronouncing it because you were able to pronounce, what the heck is that thing called again? Yeah, exactly that.
But that's like Austrian German, and that's not so difficult.
Okay, how do you spell Googleoop?
Okay, Gugelhupf. Yeah.
Yep, someone is a pro at pronouncing Dwemeri. That is what we learned here today, folks. That I can't pronounce to save my life. Oh, I like this blue. This is a nice blue.
That's a really beautiful blue.
This is a good blue. Oh, that's a little loud for everyone. Let's turn that down a bit. That's going to be annoying later.
Oops.
Yeah, well, alright, let's try tapping again. Can't leave it unfinished.
You can change the sound settings.
Yeah. You don't want it, okay, so it was hitting red. When it hits red, that means it hurts people's ears. You don't want it to hit red.
No, we don't want to hear them into this.
So if you are joining now, it might be a little too quiet. If it's quiet, let me know. And we can change it.
You can use that.
It's just going back in sugar and water. Why would I not put sugar and water into sugar and water?
Honestly, I couldn't answer that.
Mixing.
I guess in case you don't want it to be extra liquidy.
That's okay. Here we go. This is more of your pinky red that you wanted.
Yeah, that's a nice. I think these colors are turning out really nice.
These are actually very good colors.
It was very difficult with the dough because it was already brown because of the brown sugar, but
With the white sugar, not that bad.
yeah, I guess we could have used white sugar, but who doesn't love a good raw sugar? Not real brown sugar. I guess it didn't have molasses in it. Yeah. But when they say brown sugar here, I think they mean raw sugar. Or they mean sugar with caramel, but I thought the additional caramel
All right.
syrup on it would be too much.
Moment of truth. Purple. Can we make purple?
Please don't be gray.
Oh no, Liz.
Is it turning gray?
Oh no, Liz.
Add a little more red to it. I think it needs a little more red. Because right now it's pretty blue and that's why it looks a little gray, I think.
You've added more red.
I'm crossing my fingers and pressing my thumbs.
I'm pressing your thumb.
That's what Germans say. Ich drückte die Daumen.
Oh,
I'm pressing my
Liz.
thumbs.
Oh no, Liz.
Is it even more gray?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I blame it on not our ability to mix colors, but this was a new form of food dye that we were unfamiliar with. And we don't talk about food dye, I guess.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
didn't know if
She
I was allowed
hasn't
to
seen
say
that
it.
movie yet, and she knows how to reference it.
I was going to say we don't talk about Barney because, you know, it's purple, or it should be purple. That was a mistake I made yesterday when I was learning about we don't talk about Bruno.
Actually, this does look pretty purple.
Hey, that's nice.
It's like, what do we think?
It's a deep, grayish purple. It's not bad. Ooh.
There we go. We got our colors.
Oh, that does look like a really nice purple. That's good.
Like, it's not gray. I'll take not gray. Not gray's great. Not gray's my favorite.
Am I allowed to take a photo of it?
You can take a photo of it. You can take a photo of the colors.
Cool.
Once again, thank you to everyone who donated to the Trevor Project and made this baking stream possible. I didn't expect us to be able to this to actually have to happen. So I'm grateful I have Liz.
It's always fun to bake with when.
No, it's not. What do I do in the kitchen? Please don't immediately say that one thing.
I'm not going to answer that. I feel like I'm running into a trap.
You are running straight into a trap.
I'm not going to run into the Skull of Swords. You told me to stay on the path. Do not run into that area, especially when I'm only 5 hours into the game. So, I know a trap when I see it. You're doing great, Gwen. Look at those colors. Don't you guys all appreciate those colors? Here, I'm gonna...
I got butter on the ceiling and I blew up the microwave.
She answered it herself,
Yep.
everyone. I didn't have to say it for her. Alright, well, let's look at these. Can you see the whole rainbow? Yes. Look at that. I guess we're just gonna kind of clean this up a little bit. Move that.
Oh, are you trying to clean up and make space for your thing?
More like, I don't know, show off your pretty colors that you just made.
Okay.
See, look, it's like a nice little rainbow.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's fair. That's nice.
So everyone can enjoy the rainbow. Yeah.
All right.
What's next on the agenda?
What's next on the agenda? Well, I think how much time do we have left of baking?
We have 10 minutes.
10
but
minutes?
It could be 15, depending on how it is, because we'll have to put like a knife in it and make sure that it's baked through. Exactly.
All right. Let's remind everyone that we are indeed doing a crazy stream for people who are just tuning in, because it is, what day of the week is it? It is
Friday.
It is Friday, but it is Friday, and it is 7 p.m. here, and thanks to how computers work, 12 p.m. where I normally am, so that's quite a time difference. That is quite a time difference for people to be hanging out in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe people are going to lunch from work.
That's quite a time difference. Should we find more crazy words for you to pronounce?
Sure, we can do that.
Let's see if we can find some more crazy words. Why not? This could be fun.
Do they have a word for Sweetroll in that language, Dwemer?
No. Oh, let's see.
You know the Princess Bride?
Yes.
With that like sort of lisp thing? I think that's how you pronounce these words.
Yeah?
Dwema. Right?
Mawans. Yeah, okay.
Like something like that. So Dwema. Today we come here to pronounce Dwema. Something like this. I feel like then it kind of rolls off the tongue more easily.
I'm gonna quit quiz you about what you've learned. All right, about what we've learned so far.
Right. Go first.
Who's Hermaeus Mora?
Daedric Prince of Knowledge. He
Yeah.
has all of those tentacles, and he's like giant, and I get them confused with the mini ones with the eyes and the little floaty.
Which are called Watchers.
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 I do feel watched when I see them. Yes.
Okay, good. Our friend Raymoon cosplay. What Daedric Prince was he cosplaying as?
The one as the hunter,
Yeah.
but I don't remember.
You don't
what it's
remember the
called.
name?
No,
All
I'm
right.
sorry. It was a great cosplay though.
Persine.
Persine.
Persine. He is the Daedric Prince to hunt and gives the gift of were beasts. So if you are a werewolf, you are blessed by Persine. Which being a werewolf is fun. You can
play as a werewolf.
You can play as a werewolf.
Hmm.
You can either get infected by another player or find it yourself in game.
Sounds like a plague. Can you unwerewolf
Yes.
yourself?
Because of what is it? Stendar. Stendar. He is a
I don't know.
Aedra. The opposite of Aedra.
This is new for me, everyone. What's an Aedra?
Aedra are the divines, the good people, the good ones.
But why? Because Daedra sound really cool. Like
Oh yeah,
Daedra of knowledge, Daedra of hunt. I mean, this sounds very positive.
We did a Snug podcast episode like a year ago now about the Daedra and Aedra, and we started doing the divines. And I was like, I know none of these. Can we go back to Daedra? Hail Sithis. Anyway. Sithis is which one?
I have no idea.
The Void. The Void. Murder. Because you have the dark. Come on, you got it mixed up with the Black Feather Court yesterday.
Dark Brotherhood.
Good job. You got this.
There we go.
And they are a band of
Feathered friends.
religious assassins.
Okay.
The Black Feather Court is a... You had it. Band of Feathered Friends. There we go.
Yeah, and they help the dream.
No.
No.
The dream one is...
But I thought you said that the Black Feather Court helps the dream Daedric Prince. No?
Different Daedric Prince. There's the Daedric Prince of Night and Shadows and the Daedric Prince of Dreams. They're different.
Uh-huh.
Our friend Kalia Cosplay dressed up as the Daedric Prince of Dreams, which is...
The one with the snakes?
You remember the name?
No.
Vermira.
I was just very awed by how good the cosplays were.
That's fair. It's
I
been
mean,
a while
it was-
since you've been around cosplay.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
It's been a number of years.
And then we had... then there's Nocturnal. Nocturnal's the one who has the Black Feather Court as her agents.
Mm. Who's the one with the giant flower staff?
Sanguine.
Sanguine.
Think Dionysus.
Mm-hmm.
Sanguine is basically Dionysus. That's the easiest way to say it.
Okay.
Or at least that's how I've always interpreted it.
Oh my gosh, Gwen, look in here.
Yeah. Whoa! We're gonna have to cut off that bottom.
I think we might have to cut off the gray.
Yeah. We're losing the gray. Gray down. Gonna have to cut off the gray. It's okay.
Actually, I don't think we
I'm a little gray about this.
necessarily need to. We'll just like tip it over. It might not, so we're not going to be transporting it anywhere. I think what we will do is we'll just like tip it over and then it will just be higher. No?
We'll see how it looks, because it needs to be photo worthy. We need to take nice photos of this thing.
You know, the one that I took photos of before, it was like that and it just looked good. But the one that I brought to work that one time, I have sort of like a cake slicer so that it can be even, so we could try.
You're fancy. You have a cake slicer?
It's difficult when it's that small, but yes, because I got really annoyed making layered cakes and not having a way to slice them evenly.
She makes layered cakes.
Not many, just a couple of times. But it was really annoying just kind of like hacking at it with a bread knife.
I'm learning new things about my sister. She's picked up new hobbies. Making layered cakes, so fancy.
I made a pumpkin cream cheese cake for my birthday last year.
That sounds delicious.
It was really good.
That sounds absolutely delightful.
And that's why, like, for myself, I thought, I will make the layers. And it was really nice because I had, like, homemade pumpkin. Well, I didn't grow the pumpkin myself, but, you know, I didn't use a can.
You got
I
a
got
real
a pumpkin.
I got a pumpkin. But
Yeah,
canned
and so
pumpkin
it was,
is
like,
hard to find.
naturally orange.
Is canned pumpkin hard to find in Europe? I've been told it's hard to find in Europe.
I mean, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a single can of canned pumpkin.
That would be in the American section, wouldn't it? If it existed.
I don't think it does. But we finally did get crunchy taco shells.
Hold up. You're saying you don't get the option between soft and hard shell tacos?
The soft shell tacos are also in the American section because tacos do not exist here.
So much for celebrating Taco Tuesday next Tuesday.
I mean, I guess maybe they do. If you go to like a Spanish restaurant, but usually I think you can, if you go to a restaurant, a specialty like Mexican food restaurant, you can get tacos, but you can't get the American tacos.
So you get like real Mexican here than we do in the US?
I don't know if it's spicy enough to be like real, authentic food, you know?
Okay.
Because I think here they don't make.
Like how we
it
went to the
spicy.
ramen house last night and they're like, oh yeah, we got spice, you can add more to it, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. They usually keep out the spice because most people aren't used to that.
And I'm just like, spice! I have the spice!
Yeah, that was really cool.
Let the
It had
spice
sesame
flow.
seeds, chili flakes, chili oil, and this extra sauce to it.
I don't know, I didn't even see what was on the front of that jar, but I was ready to put it in and it was delicious.
It looked really good. I was thinking of adding it to mine as well.
Really?
Yeah, but
Oh.
then I didn't. I don't know why. I had some vegan mushroom ramen, and I didn't know if spice would be good with mushrooms.
Spice is always good.
Okay. Too late. I guess while we're on the topic of food, might as well discuss some food we've had.
Yeah, we got food on the brain. I mean, we're waiting for the thing to bake. How much more time on that timer?
19 seconds.
Woo! You want to just check it?
Yeah.
We can just check it and then add in. Yeah, I'll just get it out of the way.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, it's fine. I didn't know. New kitchen.
I'm going to just kind of turn it off.
Yep.
And I'm going to check it with a knife just to make sure that it's cooked through. Alright. Hot. Watch out, hot stuff. Oh. How does that look? I think it needs 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes? Alright, we can do 5 more minutes.
Yeah, because there we go. It looks a little bit.
Yeah, we still got residual goo on there.
Yeah, so we should do 5 more minutes just to be safe.
And we won't run around and game or anything while we wait on this. We'll just keep talking about the tavern, catching up. If you wanted to hear the whole synopsis about the tavern, you could go and listen to the Snug podcast that I do with my friend Gone Crazy Back Soon. We did a whole synopsis. However, I was getting over a cold and we were exhausted, and it might not have been the most complete review that I could have done. So we'll just keep chatting. Oh, let's turn up our volume now that we're done clicking spoons. There we go. Now you can hear us a little better, maybe. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, we're done clicking spoons.
Yeah, we are done cooking spoons.
For now. There will probably be more spoon clicking when we start frosting. Oh my gosh, I didn't think of this. How much time?
Dribble it over. Oh, what do you
No,
mean?
I thought of that. I
Oh,
meant,
okay.
how much time do we have in between? Like you said, 5 more minutes, but then it gets out of the oven.
10 minutes to
How
take
long
the cake out, wait roughly 10 minutes to let it cool, and then flip it onto a grate and let it cool. Then add your icing, however you want.
Okay, so we have to let it cool, and then we can add icing. Okay. So we're looking at what? Another maybe 20 minutes? 20 minutes, give or take?
You could do something in game, to be honest.
Honestly, we might do that. We might switch over to doing some stuff in game while we wait on the cake. So.
I'm not that funny, so we need the game to support me.
Yes. We are going to pop over to a different screen for a second while I grab some stuff so we can get ready to pop over to in-game while we wait on this cake. Okay, guys? Awesome. Love it. Glad we talked about it. Oop. Ah. We'll just let that chill while I go grab the thing.
Can people see me?
Nope. That way people don't. There we go. And now, yeah, no, Liz, when we have it on different screens, we're good. All right, and now we're back because opening doors and stuff, and we're just gonna. You don't need to see the uglies, okay? You don't need to see the uglies. That's all you need to know. You don't need to see the uglies. It wasn't technically technical difficulties, but it was a type of technical. You don't need to see the uglies. It's okay. All right. That is starting to smell delicious, by the way. Gotta put in our controller. We're gonna pop up. We're gonna turn on some ESO while we wait on this thing to bake. All right. I take the mouse. I unplug my mouse so I can plug in the controller. And me, like the silly person I am, still try to use the mouse. So we'll do this instead. There we go. No, we don't want that. We want. Oh, first we should probably switch over to. Ta-da! Just a second. All right. We are going to boot up some ESO on the European server. That's where I've been hanging out while I'm in Europe. Does that make sense? And we're not going to do anything specific. Maybe go do some Tales of Tribute. Just something fun, pass the time. While we get set up here. Because of course, my goal is to be able to play with all my friends, and now I have friends in the EU, which means I need to play on EU servers. Approximately 3 minutes wait time. Oh my gosh, 2 seconds, okay, 2 second wait time. You must be popping. I normally don't see wait times anymore.
8, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna take it out.
Oh, you're gonna take it out? Sweet. Alright guys, I am back. If anyone pops in the chat, I can now hear you.
I need to grab something from in here.
Yep, I'm getting out of the way. Alright, we got our kitty friend Ember hanging out with us because companions are awesome. Alright. And then let's mess with our settings. Let's make sure we can pop in between our windows quickly. There we go. Windows are important. Ta-da. Good. Alright. There. Now we can pop in between our windows quickly because we are baking, we are going in between crazy things, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's head over and let's go check on some Tales of Tribute. Because that's normally what we do, and it has been a minute since I've played a good game of Tales of Tribute, which we're starting in Tales of Tribute on EU. I have already done the tutorial, at least. I think we're at the point in the quest where we're supposed to go find Bragus. Oh, Liz, Bragus, this one you'll know.
Bragus, do I see it?
I know you haven't heard the name Bragus before, okay?
No.
However, the voice actor, you remember Merry and Pippin from Lord of the Rings?
Of course.
Yeah, that's Bragus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great voice actors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna also make sure so we don't want to see. I honestly don't know how the chat is gonna look on EU yet. It's gonna be as crazy as NA or not, so we're just gonna get rid of that chat box right now. Make that safe. So how long do we have to let it cool?
Oh, I didn't start the timer for
Start the timer!
Yes, ma'am.
There's only so much Tales of Tribute I can play. Actually, I will happily play Tales of Tribute all afternoon. And if you guys are if anyone is watching this like post stream, I will probably edit out all these silly shenanigans and you can just watch us bake. So if it seems like you got somewhere somehow like lost above, we gotta go higher. Okay. Oh, is he outside? He's outside. No, he's inside. It says he's inside. If it somehow seems... What? We can't go up there, though.
I'll get this right here.
If I remember correctly, he's outside the building. Anyway.
Don't mind my background
Yep,
sounds.
you do you. We're gonna find Braga. Yeah, he's outside. Normally there's a little thing on the door if you're supposed to go outside. Alright. What do I need to know? You probably hear no sound because I probably did the thing. Okay, so here we go. This is a constant. There's nothing you don't have problems. Liz is learning a lot.
Welcome back! You return wiser and hungrier for competition, is it not so? Tribute has that effect on people. Now, I have something for you. A gift and formal welcome to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. Just a little something from the chapter's... I have it on good authority that preparations for the Roysters Club tournaments are well underway. Continue to refine your strategies. Of course, the Roysters Club ranking lists allow players by playing Tribute, of course. You...
Alright, challenge adventures, and now we have unlocked our dailies. Boom. Alright, so these is what we call, this is mostly for Liz's benefit. Most of you, if you're hanging out with me, you already watched me play Tales of Tribute on the regular, so you're used to this. But what these two are, look, more Khajiits. You love your Khajiits?
Yes.
Alright, they are brother and sister, and they are part of the Royster Club, and they give you your daily challenges. So Kishka, she gives you the challenges for across the continent. Oh, you want to recruit Kishka?
Drums.
I think Kishka would be good at drums. She has the attitude for drums. But no, I think Queen Chimera would be your best drummer. Yeah. Anyway. And then we have her brother, Morunji, and he gives you your PvP stuff, your player versus player one.
Thank you for the explanation after we asked. I didn't know.
It's fine. I'm a healer. Anyway, let's
inform.
yeah, that's how you queue for different groups. But anyway, we are gonna queue for one of those, and we'll start heading to where we need to be for across the continent. Northern Elsewhere. Alright. Now I have nothing unlocked here, so bear with me. This is I'm what level? I'm level 7, bear with me. But we're gonna go get the next showing you what I do at 4 a.m. What we do at 4 a.m. This is how we actually pass our time. I find it personally similar to like doing it has the same feel. Alright. There's a lot of I love this one smells so much. This is scandal. This is scandal. Oh, I have a lightning bug. The lightning bug's following me around with my pet. I named it Develop once. She's Ember. Yep, this is Ember. She's our companion. She follows us around. She does stuff with us. She's Ember the Sorcerer. She is ready to get into mischief. She is a very mischievous sorcerer Khajiit. And we want novice, because this is our
Do you
first
seek a
match,
tri-
and we need to drop.
Though the sun shines down on me, the darkness years ago makes me weep. And after the
Playing Tales of Tribute at 7:40 at night, at 8 o'clock at night. Apparently not. Anyway, Tales of Tribute. We have all these decks. We only have 4 unlocked so far because we're new. We're just starting on EVO, right? We're a new player. We only have the starter deck.
So basically me.
Yes.
That's fair. Everyone can laugh now. I have a great teacher.
And now over here, these are your patrons, okay? They give you bonuses, and then here we got cards. All these cards right now just give us gold.
They're in the shape of rubies.
They are in the shape of rubies. I'm glad you caught on to that. Anyway, we're just going to take that because gold is good. And then we're going to do this because gold is good. And then we're going to click this little hourglass and end our turn.
I don't really know what happened, but it sounds like you selected cards and then informed the other that you were done.
Yes. That's exactly what we just did. When you start, you can't do a lot. You get your hand, you get your basic cards, and then this is called the tavern. You can purchase more cards from the tavern. Alright, so right now, we could only play a card that replaces cards from the tavern. This is your card cost up here, the top number. And that doesn't do us any good. We're starting, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. This little thing right here lets you pay 2 gold. The gold goes into your discard pile. And then you sacrifice a card, and that turns it into a 2 coin card. Okay? And it basically allows you to upgrade your gold so you can get more stuff from the tavern. And if you're tuning in right now, I'm explaining Tales of Tribute to my sister for the first time. It's a fun game. And if you normally tune in, you're used to me playing and explaining what we're doing, just normally not in this much detail. Alright, so we have 7 gold right here, alright? We got 7 coin we can use. Do we want, I'll let you choose, Liz. We can get anything from the tavern. What do you think?
What's the difference between the blue and red?
Alright, so the blue are different decks. The blue is the Sigic deck, okay?
Which we like.
The purple is the Crowbro deck. Black Feather Court.
Ooh.
This lets us draw cards. The little green plus, that means draw cards. Over here, that gives us more coins. This is also an agent. Alright, it's like playing like a monster card in Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? And then this also gives us more cards, and then the more Black Feather Cord cards you play in a row, it gets more bonuses.
What do they say? Usually more money, more problems. So maybe we do, I don't know. But we like gold. You said we like gold, so maybe the Crow Bros agent.
Alright, we'll take the agent. Let's go.
Ooh, you can flip that.
Alright, you go ahead and flip.
Wish me luck.
You got that. So let's go. This isn't the fun part. You guys don't need to see this part. Okay. Liz has decided we are focusing on Pro Bros for this game. This is our first game outside of the tutorial on EU. We are not playing against a player yet. Just NPCs. No.
It's okay, I got it.
Sounds like Liz is having difficulties.
Inform them of my difficulties.
Liz does not want me to inform them for difficulties.
Thank you for informing them to not inform them of my difficulties. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna take that because it's useful even though it's not Crow Bros.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Welcome in. I know it says we're baking, and clearly I am not baking right now. That's because we're waiting on things to cool. But we're going to switch back over to adding icing. So we're playing some Tales of Tribute on PCEU. That's a new place for me to be playing Tales of Tribute. How's your day going, Mochi? It's like what? 1 o'clock? 1, 2? Something. It's afternoon. You got it? It's good? Were you actually concerned?
No.
Don't. Okay, good. Don't tell me if you were actually concerned.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
All she did was drop the pan in the sink. That's how that noise was.
It was hot, and so I had to be careful.
Yep. These NPCs.
See, I don't think we need to cut it one.
Oh yeah, no, that actually looks fine. These NPCs are ruthless. There are no. Yeah.
Scoot it over. I think. So that everyone can
Oh, I
kind of
am in
see
stereo.
it.
Can I turn the volume? Am I too loud?
Oh no.
I didn't know it was so loud. Words. Is that better? How's that? I can always count on you for helping me fix my sound settings. Whoa, how did they get 33 that fast? This is unfair. Okay, well let me finish this game of Tales of Tribute, and then we can ice the game. I'm not going to stop in the middle of a game of Tales of Tribute.
Is there a way that we can move the cameras over here because I don't want to melt the
down, or try to lay down some parchment? Okay. Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. Me and my sister do too. We do that a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Well, actually, put it over here because this is the good camera, so that will be the best part for the icing. Yeah. We're getting actually pretty close on this. Maybe we'll live. Hello and welcome in. We are working on Plants and Tales of Tribute while Liz is moving over and setting up our cake for icing. We're at the tail end here. Acquire up to 1 card. That's quite a we love our subjects. They're great. Oh, 44. Let's see if they can beat us. Oh, wait. Okay, you can turn that off. Ah, we won. Barely.
But we won.
We did win, that's what matters, right?
Did my 1 card choice in here?
Alright guys, we are set up. Game.
Can we see the cake one? The
Yeah.
sweet roll?
We will find out. We're gonna switch back to our sweet roll singing. Ta-da! Hello. Alright. Gonna mess around with the
I think it needs to go back.
yeah, we can move stuff.
Alright. Hold on.
Technical difficulties. It's fine. Whew. We'll let her figure that out. And that was our first non-tutorial game on PCEU. Alright, we're back. We got this. We're doing great.
So,
Now then. I get to ice a bunch cake. We have our colors. We have our cake. We get to ice our, what's it called, Liz?
Google.
And that's why we had to pronounce wrong my words earlier. Alright. Do we have a spoon?
We do have a spoon. Do we have any more spoons in there?
We do have a spoon! Alright, here we go. Here we go.
You can even let it just fall in the center.
I will. Red. Our pinky red.
All clean spoon.
Oh, yep.
disappeared.
What, the towel?
Yeah. Oh, I folded it. I apologize,
You
everyone.
lost the owner.
I was trying to organize everything a little bit.
She
too
does
much.
that. She goes in cleaning mode. She is Felix. Right? That's it. You're Felix.
Oh,
I'm
you're
Oscar.
doing it on both sides?
Yeah, because it's supposed to go across. That makes sense. It's like a stripe.
I see.
It's like a rainbow.
Tiger.
Alright. Orange.
Maybe just like. There's multiple kinds. And then no one has to wait for me to like wash.
Ah, it's so sticky! Why is it so sticky? Ah!
Okay, those glasses, I took off some labels on them. Like, it's not the spoon that's sticky. I would like to clarify, it is the glass. It had labels on them. And it would have been smart for me before I put them in the dishwasher to take off the label. But some of them, I guess I was a little bit too tired on those days. And so what I did is I left
Liz?
the label on.
You could have literally just like lied to me and said that it's probably my fault with the like sugar being sticky and it got on the side.
These glasses, you know, reduce, reuse,
I would have
recycle.
believed you.
But it's not Gwen's fault. It's mine.
Trade. Green. How's this looking? How's this looking from your perspective? This is looking pretty nice. Alright. Alright. Do we have anyone here who hangs out on PC? Is anyone, or do we only have PlayStation friends hanging out with us today? Speak up. Now is your chance. We will run a giveaway if we have PC friends, because unfortunately my code is only for PC.
That is a very vivid blue.
I really like this blue. This is a good blue. Like, do you see this blue, guys? Look at this blue.
You'll have to show like some after photos.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna like give it this a few minutes and then we're gonna cut into it because, all right, so we even put color in the cake.
Although to be fair, we did use brown sugar, and so the color is maybe to be desired within the dough itself, right? But officially, we did put coloring in the cake.
Just gonna fill in the bits. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! Rainbow Sweetroll created.
Maybe can we see it if we move it forward too?
Oh, I'm sorry, Moki. I need to I need to fix Nightbog. They're being brats. They were doing that to Crown the other day too. I appreciate the excitement though. I need to. Nightbot's way more picky than I am about excitement. I'll just let you get in your cake photos, Liz.
Yeah, I figured why not? We get our cake photos in. Everyone, hello. See me taking photos from all angles.
All right. Oh, it's just rainbow hearts. I love it. Rainbow hearts are great.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we got our cake photos. And then
We're going to try some of the icing. Does purple icing taste different from other colors of icing?
I mean, it's red and blue icing. All we did was put red and blue icing together. All right, so Liz, when you did your sweet roll, you had amazing presentation. How long do we have to wait for this to like cool and harden before we can do something that cool? Yes, I like what you're trying to do there, Moki. Yes. Love it.
That's so sweet. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think
Perfection.
the viewers want cake, so let us cut cake.
Us cut cake. Do we have pretty things to put it on though?
Ooh,
Or do you have a cake? Or not a cake, a plate or something that you're okay with me doing? Bob workaround, yep. There's always ways to do a workaround.
Alright.
No? Yes. Love it. You're doing great, Liz.
Alright, everyone, bear with me.
Here, let me move the glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Let me move the glasses. My turn to help.
Alright, how are we gonna move the cake? I'm just gonna hope for the best, everyone. Wish me luck.
If she fails, you get to see it on stream. It's okay. Ta-da!
Wow, look at that beautiful little rainbow. It's so cute. It's like, you know when you're a kid and you leave your crayons out in the sun?
Melted crayons.
That's what it feels
That
like
is
for
a melted
me.
crayons. Yeah. Alright. And then here's our gorgeous sweet roll. And we're going to take some photos. We're going to be
We
silly.
need to bring it a little bit further.
Yep,
down.
yep. We're going to take some nice photos and stuff from so it's not from all of the angle. And then we'll cut it. And then we'll cut into it. And then we'll see how the insides turned out. Because we are really excited for these insides.
Should we spin the sweet roll and get it like a gift?
You're asking a lot of me. I'm spinning it for you.
I know, but there's stuff in the background.
Ready? Ready? Because we don't have a lazy Susan. This is the only house I've been in that doesn't have a lazy Susan.
I don't even know what that is, and that's probably why
There we
I don't
go.
have it.
All right.
What's a lazy Susan?
It is a spinny thing. This is what we're cutting with.
Yep. The bread knife. It's got very slowly and back and forth. Yeah. Exactly. And then it will be able to hold it. So we can do, yeah. So not a lot of pressure because it's still like, it's still cooling.
Gentle.
Here, wait, let me get a plate. Perfect. It looks more,
That's hideous.
yeah.
That's heckin' hideous. Here we go. Boom. This is.
It's to be desired in the inside.
I bet it tastes better than it looks.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna quick photo. Got to take all the photos. Now we're gonna try to taste test it. Let's see how it tastes good. Let's see if I like vegan cake. Wish me luck, guys. All right, spoon or knife, whatever. There we go. Here, you can cut yourself a slice. I know you like this type of cake.
I do love this type of cake.
Yeah, this is a vegan cake. We did not use the Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim. We did not use the Skyrim cookbook recipe for this because all of us want to eat it, and so we're using Liz's recipe. So here we go. Oh, it's good. I don't think it qualifies as a sweet roll. Like, it's not that sweet. This is pretty decent.
I mean, you can see the apple slices in it.
The sugar's a little grainy.
This is prettier than the inside, the icing itself.
It's like cakey hot oatmeal.
Probably because it has bananas, apples, and cinnamon.
It's like cakey hot oatmeal. If anyone's interested in the recipe, we will, because I'm going to upload this later. I will edit this and I will upload it later for the whole stream, and I'll add the recipe to that.
I mean, I really like it.
And
Do you
if
think
you're-
it's tasty?
If you're interested in the thing, I can just send it directly to you. That's no big deal. But yeah. Because it's in German. So someone's gonna translate it before we upload it for you guys. Like, I'll probably link the actual thing, but we'll translate it. Okay, yep, this is delicious. This is great. I won't just stuff and phrase in front of you guys, that's rude. But it was good cake. And that will probably be the end of our stream then. Thank you for everyone who hung out. And I think we're gonna raid. Let's see if we can. Oh, you know who we should raid? We should go raid Madigan. Because we are never streaming when he's streaming. We should go raid Madigan. He's leveling up an Arcanist still, I think. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go raid Madigan. So stick around. Enjoy some Maddie stuff for a bit. Let's go. Let's go raid Madigan. $82 seconds. Boom.